You all know your rank, so sit where you sit. From highest rank to the lowest, I bid you welcome.
Say welcome to everyone for me, sir, for in my heart you are all welcome.
And they respond with their whole hearts also. The table is full on both sides, so I will sit in the middle, be free and happy, and soon we will toast. There is blood on your face.
And it is Banquo's.
I'd rather see blood on you than in his veins. Did you kill him?
I killed him. He is killed.
You are the best killer. But for whoever killed Fleance is good also.
My king Fleance escaped.
Now I am scared again. I was thinking good thoughts. Now I am scared and tangled with fear. But Banquo is dead?
Yes, my lord, he is dead. He is lying in the ditch with 20 deep gashes in his head.
Thanks. The adult snake lies dead. The small snake has escaped, but for now has no fangs. I will see you tomorrow.
My lord, you are not entertaining the guests. If you do not let them know they are welcome, they will feel like they're paying for the meal. When you just want to eat, it's better to eat at home. When you're eating out with people, you need to have a little more entertainment. Otherwise, dinner parties would be boring.
It is nice of you to remind me. Let's have a toast. Since good health requires both of those, here's to good appetites, good digestion, and good health.
Why don't you take a seat, your highness?
We would have all of the nobility of Scotland under one roof, if only Banquo were here. I hope it turns out he is late of rudeness, and not because something bad had happened to him.
His absence means he's broken his promise, sir. If it pleases you, your highness, why don't you sit with us and grace us with royal
The table's full.
Here's an empty seat, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What's wrong, your highness?
Which one of you did this?
What, my good lord?
You can't say I did it. Don't shake your bloody head at me.
Gentlemen, stand up. His highness is not well.
Sit down, my worthy friends. My husband is often like this, and he has been like this since he was a child. Please stay seated. This is just a brief fit. In a moment, he will be well again. If you pay too much attention to him, you'll make him angry, and that will make his convulsions go on longer. Eat your dinner and pay no attention to him. Are you a man?
Yes, and a brave one. Who dares to look at something that would frighten the devil?
Oh, nonsense. This is just another one of your hallucinations you always get when you're afraid. This is like the floating dagger you said was leading you toward Duncan. These outbursts of yours don't even look like real fear. They're more like how you would act if you were a woman telling a scary story by the fireside in front of her grandmother. Shame on you. Why are you making these faces? When the vision passes, you'll see you're just looking at a stool.
Look over there. What do you have to say? What do I care? If you could nod, then you could speak too. If the dead are going to return from their graves, then there's nothing to stop the birds from eating the bodies. So there's no point in our burying people.
What? Has your foolishness paralyzed you completely?
As sure as I am standing here, I saw him.
Nonsense.
In the ancient times, before there were laws to make the land safe and peaceful, a lot of blood was spilled. Yes, and the murders that have been committed are just too awful to talk about. It used to be that when you knocked a man's brains out, they would just die, and that would be it. But now, they rise from the dead with 20 fatal head wounds to push us off our stools. This haunting business is even stranger than murder.
My worthy lord, your Bible friends miss your prayer.
I forgot about them. Don't be alarmed on my account. My most worthy friends, I have a strange disorder, which no longer shocks those who know me well. Come, let's drink to a toast. Love and health to all. Now I'll sit down, give me some wine, fill up my cup. I drink to the happiness of everyone at the table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. I wish you were here. Let's drink to everyone here, and Banquo. Now everybody, drink.
Here.
Go! Get out of my sight! Stay in your grave! There's no marrow in your bones and your blood is cold. Staring at me with those eyes that have no power to see.
Good friends, think of this as nothing more than a strange habit. It's nothing else. Too bad it's spoiling our pleasure.
I am as brave as any other man. Come at me in the form of a ragged Russian bear, an armor-plated rhinoceros, or a tiger from Iran. Take any shape other than the one you have now, and I will never tremble in fear. Or come back to life again and challenge me to a duel in some deserted place. If I tremble then you can call me a girl. Get out of here, you horrible ghost.
The things, my lord.
Please don't talk to him. He's getting worse and worse. Talking makes him crazy. Everybody please leave right now. Don't bother exiting in your order of your rank, but just leave right away.
Good night. I hope the king recovers soon.
A kind good night to all.
There's an old saying, the dead will have their revenge. Gravestones have been known to move, and trees to speak, to bring the guilty men to justice. The craftiest murders have been exposed by the mystical signs made by crows and magpies. How late at night is it?
It's almost morning. You can't tell whether it's day or night.
What do you think about the fact that Macbeth refuses to come when I command him?
Did you send for him, sir?
I've heard about this indirectly, but I will send for him. In every one of these lords' households, I have a servant paid to spy for me. Tomorrow, while it's still early, I will go to the witches. They will tell me more because I am determined to know the worst thing that is going to happen. My own safety is the only important thing now. I have walked so far into this river of blood that even if I stop now, it would be as hard to go back to being good as it is to keep killing people. I have some schemes in my head I'm planning to put into action. I have to do these things before I have a chance to think about them.
You haven't slept.
Yes, let's go sleep. My strange self-delusions just come to me from inexperience. We're still just beginners when it comes to crime.